Hey everyone, this is Josh Lambo with the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a hard time for everybody all over the place, whether you're in America, the UK, or anywhere else. And I know everyone's kind of sad you haven't been able to play JagTag lately, so I'm going to give you a few warm-up, stretching, and workout exercises that'll keep you active and get you football ready for when JagTag resumes. Very basic, if you just want to jog in place. I don't know how much space you have, so everything I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do in place for you guys. So just jog when for maybe 30 seconds or so. You can start to build up to high knees, just real simple. If you have any space, you can, 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards, whatever you got. You can get into butt kicks, heel kicks right now. And you can just pop up on your toes just like this. Keep your legs straight. We're really gonna kind of warm up the calves. So you're just popping off the balls of your feet. So boop, your heels shouldn't be touching the ground. Your toes really shouldn't be either. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down into a squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into a squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do 2 more for a count of 5. 5. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now, staying in place, we're just gonna stretch out those hamstrings. Just take a couple steps. Try and kick yourself in the face with your shin. Stretch out your hamstrings. You don't need to hunch over or anything to get there. Keep your body up nice and upright, nice and tall. Now what I want to do, I'm doing this workout with you guys, so if I'm breathing a little hard, I apologize. We're going to do some side lunges now. Stay in place and just fall over to the side. And you're really just pushing off that foot that's going out to the side. You should feel this in your glutes and in your quads. And it's either 4 or 5. We'll do 1 more for good measure. And now we're gonna switch sides. So you can do a lot of workouts. Now granted, I'm just the kicker, and I've never been blamed for being the most fit person on whatever team I've been on. But I've moved no more than probably 5 square meters. And heavy, I'm sweating a little bit. It's probably a little bit warmer in Florida. So even if you have a confined space, there's lots of things that you can do to stay in shape and stay fit. So now we're gonna do just some walking quads, even if you don't have space to walk. Quad stretches, you can just go in place. Well, when you wanna get the quad stretch in, if you wanna reach up to the sky, kind of elongate through your core a little bit. It's also gonna work your stability and your balance in your ankle and your foot that's touching the ground. And if you're having a hard time balancing, like I am, focus on one spot on the ground, spot in the house, whatever it might be, and just focus on that one spot as you move. That'll help you keep your balance. So we're gonna run in place and we're just gonna hit the ground, kind of do a little bit of a push up and come back up. So go for maybe a 5 count. Indy, you're gonna wanna move, hop, and then come up. Stay in place and hit the deck, baby. Oh, come on, Indy, you wanna do it with me? And here we go. Got 2 more. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. That's a good girl. Hope you have a workout partner and buddy like I do with Indy. If you don't, that's okay too. Okay, so next exercise we're gonna do, we're just gonna get into some mountain climbers. So this is gonna work a little bit of stability in your arms and your core, your legs as well. So you're gonna get down, into kind of a full-on plank position. Let's say you start with your right foot up. Indy, I need you to move, biscuit. And you're just gonna alternate. 1 foot up, 1 foot back. Stay up on your toes when you get the pattern down, and try not to go way out to the side. Try and keep your feet in line with your shoulders and arms as best you can. Whenever you're ready, you can go 3 and switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can go fast, whatever you need to do. It's a really good exercise, gets your hip flexors going. You should be sweating pretty good if you do that for even just 30 seconds. Next exercise that we have, we're gonna drop down and we're gonna go into a lunge. whatever leg you bring forward. So if it's your right leg, bring your right elbow down to the ground, reach through underneath your left arm, and then open up, rotate, try and get your chest towards the sky. You can maybe do 5 of these, 10 of these, however many you'd like. This will help loosen up your back. You also feel a really good stretch in your glute, whichever glute is down. So now I'm gonna go with my left leg. Right elbow drops in, reach through, over and up. Down and through, over and up. Hi. Me being a kicker, my hip flexors, very, very important. So I take care of them as best I can. This next exercise is gonna help stretch those and work a little bit. So you're gonna stay nice and tall, bring one knee up, hug it into your chest. So you can just do that to get a little bit of a stretch. You're gonna feel it in your high hamstrings and your glutes as well. If you wanna add a little something extra to it, take a step up, hug your knee, and then come back. Just gently have your knee touch the ground, and then come back up off your left leg and hug. So it's a little bit of a lunge into a stretch. Same thing, you can do maybe 5 to 10 each leg. So this exercise is gonna really help us continue to stretch out our glutes, and then we're gonna get into some more exercises. So same thing as a knee hug. You're just gonna kind of turn your leg a little bit, grab your shin, and pull up towards you. If it's more comfortable for you to grab like this, underneath your knee, that's fine too. You can even just jog in place, get a little bit of stretch. So I'm a big fan of push-ups. I think it's a really, really good exercise. I think it's simple, but I think it's effective. So if you want to start off your workout, your at-home workout, just do as many as you can. You can go for time, 30 seconds of push-ups, or a minute of push-ups, or you could add variations into it. 1, 2, 3, and hold halfway for 3 seconds. And then 1, 2, 3, hold seconds. 1, 2, 3, hold for 3 seconds. So when you are doing a plank, which is what we're about to do now, you want to keep your elbows underneath your shoulders. As best you can, you want to keep a straight line from your spine all the way down to your heels. And you just want to hold here, but you want to be careful. You don't want to have your butt up in the air like this. This is not good. You don't want to sag your low back like that. That's really going to hurt your back. You want to stay as neutral as you possibly can, as flat as you can. If you can do this for 10 seconds, awesome. Then maybe try 30 seconds. I usually do a minute at a time. And then what I'll do is I'll roll over for side plank. Elbow still underneath my shoulder. I'm trying to keep a straight line. My hips not down, my hips aren't up. Just trying to hold nice and steady. I have a nice tight belly. I'm sucking my belly button in towards my spine. And then when you're ready to switch, I do about 45 seconds there. What I do personally, if you can only do 15, 20, that's great. And then you just do the other side. If you want to add some different movements to your plank, you can raise up one leg, get some glutes going. You can go out to the side as well. As you do this, you want to focus on your core, make sure it's staying tight in the same place. If you're going to go out to the side, make sure you're not going to fall over like that. That's when I say make sure you have a nice tight belly, a nice tight core. It'll help you keep your good form and help your body stay in the shape that you are trying to get it in. You can also go from here, just reach out. You're just going to shift your balance every time you move from one arm to the next. Try and keep your hips as quiet as you possibly can. I'm gonna come back at you in a minute with some more exercises because I'm knackered.